Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Grand Spartan. Another episode. Sounds like the Horde has started back over again from scratch because I logged out before 4 a.m. And that's alright. That just means more loot for us. I don't think I actually sealed off the staircase this time, but they should come over here to where we're at. And should not be a big deal. It's just kind of a silly thing. Well, not a silly thing, but you know, if you log out before the Horde is completely over at 4 a.m., even though you're not seeing any more zombies, you're not getting any more, the Horde will start back over from the beginning. So you don't have to worry about that as much early game. We will certainly have to pay attention to that later on in the Let's Play, because I don't want to get into an issue where we're on the day 77 Horde and, you know, I log out early and I come back and it all starts over again, because we could have some serious issues with ammo and spikes and base repair and all of that stuff at that point with how hard the hordes will be getting on us. Yeah, so Grand Spartan and the mini bike mishaps. Hopefully we don't have any of those today. Loot at the vendor or at the trader will respawn on day 10, so we won't have to go back there for a while because he really didn't have anything for me. This seems to be working really well with the little spikes there in the hole. They're just kind of falling down in there and getting killed. Pretty easy way of doing it here. Early game, at least, it works. Would not work if you had cops coming at you. You'd be in a heap of trouble if you had a bunch of cops. Well, it's going to get us some levels. It's going to get us some character levels and levels on our bow. Oh, I don't even know why he died. He just, I guess maybe he bled out. I didn't know the regular little arrows could cause him to bleed. I thought you had to have iron arrows, at least iron or steel, to make them bleed out. I don't know. Looks like she's stuck on a corpse down there, Big Mama. But I wasn't going to start recording until later on, but I thought, well, I heard the pitter-patter of little zombie footsteps coming my way. I said, well, maybe I should document this. Who knows what's going to happen? Gives us 2 horde days. 2 horde days every 7th day. Bodies are starting to pile up in that one general area. Nice! 50 skill points to spend. So I can give another point to Bad Mechanic. One of you let me know that yesterday, and I thank you that we had hit level 10 in construction tools. And I'll be able to do that now. And who knows what else? I'll have to see. Oh, the body's just falling in there like a pit. Oh, he's still alive. He looked dead. Oh, he's dead. Well, 3:25 now, so I should be over here in just a moment. We shouldn't get any more, and I can go down there and clear out all of these corpses, and we can decide what we're going to do for today. Garden has been replanted, so that is good. I need to go eat something. I think I'm getting pretty hungry here. And take care of that. Kind of sort out what we have for tools and weapons. This bow has been doing us right so far, but I am starting to believe I'll be able to craft a better bow, a regular bow, that's going to have better quality or higher damage, entity damage, over this compound bow. And eventually we can combine our parts. I know I sold the last couple brown bows that I had to the vendor. A trader, you know what I mean, vendor, trader. You're just gonna have to get used to Grand Spartan calling a trader a vendor. That's how little I go to the trader. I don't even know what you call him. The guy with all of the stuff. That's what we'll call him. Sounds like it slowed down a bit. Only 10 minutes left, and these zombies will not be running Unless they are feral. It's possible. Oh, look at him jumping up and down like he's on a trampoline. Nice. There we go. There's that. For the soothing sounds of 4 a.m. One of you said you missed me saying that. I forgot that I even had said that regularly back on the old Let's Play. Well, we could cook up some more meat stew because it tastes so yummy. I don't know what to do. Let's get here. Make that up. Little meat stew. 5 of those. Yes. I think I will. Let's get our metals put in here. Miscellaneous items put in here. Don't want those. Our cash. What were we doing with our cash? We were putting it up in this chest, I think. And pills, we'll put those up here as well because I'm probably going to sell those to the trader next time we go. I know that's annoying. I'm going to go down there and take those guys out. That's it's pretty aggravating hearing them scream and shout. If they want to shout, put my hands up and shout. Come on now. Don't forget to say you will. Oh, Big Mama crawling. You didn't break my leg, did you, Big Mama? I'd be a little upset with you if you did. Now they can't decide who wants to come through the door first. All right. Beautiful. Get our axe back out to a sword. Bunch of legless zombies running around here. Now they did take out a couple spikes though. Oh, that was the double horde. I believe after the first horde, we didn't get that, right? We didn't lose any spikes. I don't think we did. Have to look back at it and see for sure, but you get those dual hordes like that on the same set of spikes that have not been repaired, that's what's going to happen. Nice, all kinds of little tools. All right. I need to take that out. That makes it tough for me to get up, but it makes it tough for them to get up as well, so that's all we're looking for right now. Even if I have to hop a few extra times, let's get this stuff sorted out. We'll put the tools. We need to stick the tools in a different location here. Ah, nice little garden hoe. We want to take our stuff out, though, so I don't get it mixed up. That, and that. Definitely. Take a little bit of gas with us. You know, we're going to probably need that in the mini bike. I'd like to explore today. I don't know how many of you enjoy that type of thing. I know I typically don't. But it's going to be pretty important for us to explore moving forward because we don't want to get locked down to this one little town. It's a good town, had a lot of good things for us to start with, but moving forward, we want to have ourselves a larger town. I'm going to take all of our tools because we'll probably stop by, do a few things. Can't hurt to have some wood. Maybe we make some more arrows. But it is 5:25, so it's time to hit the road, Jack. Take the chainsaw. I don't think we'll need that. Probably sell all of this stuff, all of these guns, minus the shotguns. We'll never sell those. It'd be a long time before I use a sniper rifle. You know, we can sell all that stuff to the vendor. I think I'm good on everything. Pretty sure we'll go ahead and top off on health. Always have our machete and spike club to protect us if we need protecting. Oh, she hit me from a long ways away. All the legless zombies crawling around out here. Well, we parked our mini bike out here away from the horde. Not gonna miss it this time. I know it's over here somewhere. Well, I have not scoped anything out. Oh, the bad mechanic. I need to give the point to that. Let's do it right now. Might run back to the base and grab my wrench. It might even actually be in the mini bike. So, bad mechanic right here. Another point. Pow. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Let's do that. Nice to have a little nail gun now for repairing and upgrading. Let's see what kind of wrench I had here that was decent quality. Oh yeah, we had a really good wrench. Okay, nice. I'll take the duster with me. I'm gonna need that. I guess I'll leave the pickaxe behind. You know, we're not gonna mine right yet. We'll leave the spikes as well. And the wood. Have enough frames on me. Shouldn't need that. That's nice. That gives us a nice little bit of inventory there, especially if we decide to scrap a few cars, which is what I was about to do. So I realized I did not have my wrench on my person. Hey, where you going there, buddy, with no legs? Can almost make another pet mat out of him. We'll leave him be. Well, we're close by home. If I have a bunch of parts, maybe I can just throw it in the mini bike storage or something. Save carrying it around on our little man. Maybe that was her car. She's like, wait, don't steal my car. 163 quality engine. Beautiful. I don't know if that's better than what we have. Oh. What do we have? 135. It is better. Nice. All right. Okay. Go ahead and scoop up that gas real quick. Guess we'll run into the gas station too and make sure there's nothing in there that we can... You know what? We're going to scrap that hammer. I think I have some extra hammers back at the base. Need to focus on getting a workbench. I know we could come over here and use one, but I'd like to have one. Maybe we don't waste the resources to build our own. We just use one of these. I've never done that before. I've always liked having my... Oh my goodness! Look at that right there, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. What a beautiful thing that is. That is going to really help us out moving forward. I was hoping if I gave those points to Bad Mechanic, you know, at some point moving forward, I'd have the chance at a better engine. So we're not even going to worry about scrapping any more cars. I'm going to take that... Well, I better not put that wrench in there. I don't want something to happen to my mini bike and lose the... I don't mind losing that. I just don't want to lose my wrench. So, let's give it a test run. Whoa! Feel your ears back now. We're going to cover some ground. Let's take this road here, which is right over there. Let's take that road and see where it leads. If we can get up on top of a mountain, I'm going to cross my fingers that we don't... drive in any large holes or anything crazy like that. Kind of hard at this point to pass up these mountain men too. If I see one, I'm not going to stop at every one that I see, but they do have the potential to have auger parts, I'm pretty sure. I want to make sure we don't pass up a chance at an auger. Boy, they're tanky. My goodness. Hopefully... I won't know until the episode's over with. That kind of stinks. I did a little test recording, and it looked fine to me on the other PC. But hopefully we have fixed our quality issue. I apologize. Last couple episodes have not looked good. and I realized that something was off in OBS. I don't even know how it got that way. I don't remember changing, but sometimes I'll slide things around during the stream, and I must have accidentally changed something. Okay, that's a dead end right there. But I apologize, and I appreciate you all bearing with me. Still kind of new to this whole thing. I have this new setup where I'm recording on one PC and playing on the other one, and all of that stuff's new to me. So I'll get it worked out eventually. I'll figure it all out. Have some better quality content moving forward. That was a dead end, but this way is not a dead end from what I can see. Outside of that giant hole that we got trapped in yesterday, we'll just stay on the gravel. We'll stay on the side of the road. Rapuro Draco said today, he's like, yeah, there's a good thing. It's a good thing, GS, that they don't have horses we can ride in the game, or you would be shooting one every day in game. And he's right. Every day I'd probably have to shoot another horse from broken legs and whatnot. Poor things. That road over to the right is pretty tempting to take. Let's ride up to the top of this first. Look down. There's a vendor, or the trader is down that way. Let's go over here real fast. And this looks promising too. A little desert biome for oil shale and nitrate. It's so easy to get levels once you get an auger in the desert. Almost looks like it's taking us back into where we were just at. Be careful here, drop-offs. Okay, I don't think I'm going to go all the way down here. Let's look at the map. Well, maybe I do. Maybe I do. We're high in the air as well, so see how far we can see our little town right there? It's beautiful. Let's get over here. Shopping cart right in the middle of the road. My goodness, we're fortunate to find that 400 quality engine. What a boost that is from where we were at. Guess we'll wear those. They're better than what we had. We'll scrap those and scrap those night vision goggles as well. I don't think I have any use for those. I don't really care for them. I know they are a lot better than they ever were before in the game. And they work now. They absolutely do work. I'm just an old school player that likes to play with the mining helmet all the time. And it's a hard habit to break. Matter of fact, I never turned that mining helmet off. Ever. Even right now, I'm riding with it on. Oh, look at that. There's a rabbit trying to outrun us. There's a town down there, a city. Is that a large building, or it looks like one of maybe the apartment complexes? It's not that far away from our town. Let's stop. Look at the map. Oh, yeah, we're real close. We're real close to this town. That could prove very beneficial for us if there are any good places there. And we've been searching on the multiplayer map high and low for a working stiff hardware store. A few little small stores, but a couple crates in there. Well, TCG found a super Walmart sized working stiff yesterday, I believe it was, day before. And today, Glimpse said they found 3 working stiff stores in the same town. Now, we're on almost a 200 and no working stiff anywhere. Now, all of a sudden, they discovered this burnt biome town that had 1 super working stiff and 2 regular size working stiff side by side. So, or at least in the same town. So excited to go check that out once I can get back on the server. Also have a really cool base to preview for you all here very soon. Look at all the boulders. We have to remember that too back and forth on our trip here to this town. Once I can get an auger, we can get a lot of resources, nitrate, coal, iron, lead, that sort of thing from all of the boulders in this particular area. But do have a great base. Kind of failed on me last night. I was recording the video and the game locked up in the middle of the horde and booted me back to the title screen, so I had to scrap that. But I'm going to get it again. I hope to be able to document the horde tonight. The base has 28 blade traps, 25 dart traps, 8 shotgun turrets, and electric fence, and it's really cool setup. Kind of looking forward to being able to test it out properly against a horde. Let's just keep driving. This is sort of the residential area of town. Not too interested in this. There is a fire station over there. Is that what that is? There's some working stiff creeks and a fire station for sure. Oh! You know what I think I see? I thought I saw this from the distance, but I didn't want to get too excited until I knew for sure what it was. I think that's the bookstore right there. It is. It is! Oh my goodness. You all are probably not going to like me, but we're going to probably spend some time in that bookstore. Breaking open crates. Let's see what else we have. Oh, my favorite building. Yeah. If you're not familiar with that building, don't do it. You see the one sign says death, and that one says over there says die, and that one says death. That's what's going to happen if you try to tool around in there at all. You actually TNT'd one of those on the server. Oh, is that another town straight in front of us? Hold on, hold on. Oh, it is. Or like an extension to this town. Yeah, let's just keep driving over here and see what we find in this portion of the town. It's like an extension of this one, more or less. They're so close by. But I'm really hoping to find a working stiff, a shotgun messiah, you know, some of those type of stores in one of these towns. That would be very, very beneficial to us with the new traps. And also, you know how much Grand Spartan loves his auger. So it looks like some smaller stores here could be a shotgun store. So we have a hardware store right there. We're going to go in here right now. We are absolutely going to check it out. I'm going to give that deer a pass today. He gets a pass today. Now, I have to be careful in the hardware stores. You can encounter dogs in these stores. And, oh, like that. Like I promise he wasn't there when I walked in the door, was he? And all of a sudden he just spawns. Oh, far away as I was from him, he still hit me. Another level. Another cowboy over there. Oh, yeah, look at that. Treasure map. We're going to be doing some of that moving forward, too. Looking for treasures. Get some ammo, some moolah. Oh, there's a cowboy asleep on the floor. Hush all your screaming. Alright, so we're going to turn the mining helmet off, and we're going to sneak up on this cowboy, maybe. Oh, we got him, too. Look at that. Steel pickaxe. Yeah, we'll take that. Oh, my goodness. Look at you. Oh. Gonna trap me up in there. Let me check my 6. Ooh, Jim's cars. Lots of engines and parts over there. When you're on a multiplayer server with other people, you really do have to utilize more treasure maps. All of the cars that you can find, because engines are a precious thing now with the new traps. Want to make sure you have good high quality engines to produce the most amount of power you can get. Oh, some paint. All right. Used a lot of paint on the server lately on that new base I'm working on. And I don't think there's anything worth getting upstairs. We're not going to worry about going up there. We're going to ride around this town a little bit more, see if we can find a real working stiff. Of course, let me turn back around and go back down the other way before I go this way. We're going to just explore the whole town. We're not going to stop right there, but let's see. I think I see... Oh, there's another hardware store right there. What is this over here? popping pills, passing gas, two passing gas right across the street from each other. Well, this is a good find. You know, we're not very far away from home. We have a 400 quality engine now. Things should speed up progression-wise moving forward. Oh, she's not going to give it a break. Wanted a little taste of the grand Spartan brains. We have to be very quiet. I don't see any zombies. Oh, fertilizer and a blue hole. We're not going to worry about it. We're just going to be noisy. Let them spawn. It's kind of weird. This hardware has no zombies. Guarantee you this room's gonna have something, right? Zombie? Hello, zombies. Where you at? Oh! More fertilizer. I'm gonna be swimming in that stuff before long. And a paintbrush to... Oh, boy. Paintbrush to go along with our paint. Well, let's drive down this way. So we have 2 hardware stores, a full-size poppin' pill. Let's see what's down this way. Bookstore. And I'll loop back around and we'll come back down that way. Pretty cool little town. I mean, nothing too major. More books there, but we found that 5-story bookstore. That's going to have some working stiff crates as well. I'm sure we're going to go in there. Have plenty of time today to go in there. All right, we're getting into the residential area now. I don't want to do that. Of course, some of these like garage areas you see right here like this, you can find some good loot in here. I'm just going to peek my head through the door. Oh, how did you hit me like that, lady? Oh, she just magically spawned out of nowhere. Nurse Nancy, I hope you have some first aid kits, gal. I need them. Oh, look at her. She spawned out of nowhere. I think we might just get out of here because they might just keep spawning over and over and over. Alright, well, that's cool. But sometimes those can have good loot in them. We're not going to worry about that now. We're just going to keep exploring the town. Seeing what we can see here. Anything useful for us. Still residential through here. Let's hang a left. We hit both the hardware stores there. As soon as we can pool up enough things to break out the old auger, we will be in business. We'll be building before you know it. Cool bases with lots of traps and big giant hordes. Now on the multiplayer server, had to scale back the amount of zombies a little bit. It was causing a tremendous amount of lag for everyone. So we did scale back a tad. It's still good, still a lot of zombies. But on here, it's still set to max. It's still set to 64. You know, maybe we end up having to scale it back if it gets to be a bit much. I don't know. But as it is right now, it's still set at cap. We'll just have to kind of feel it out as the hordes go on. I'll turn my mining helmet back on. Boy, I'm lost without that. I'm overheating, huh? So let's stick some of this stuff in the mini bike. See how much space we have left. And we're going to scrap you. We'll keep that. I'm going to scrap them too. The cash is not worth holding on to. And what's the mining helmet that we have? Okay, that one's better. So scrap that. And stick our scrap in there. Boy, we've accumulated 1,200 scrap since leaving the base. And turn our helmet back on again. Let's go up into this gas station. Not too concerned with the gas barrels yet. I know some of you are probably yelling at your screen, the gas barrels, but oh my goodness. I'm not much on gas barrels too early. If I run short on it, you know, I'll ride around one day and I'll pick up a bunch of gas barrels. But right now, we're fine. So I gotta get my clothes off here. I know I already don't have any pants on, but let's get the... Take that flannel shirt off. That should make a difference. If it doesn't, we'll take more clothes off. Before you know it, we'll be running around here in a skivvies. Yeah. It's all quiet. No zombies. Look at that. I don't know where they all are at today. They may be on vacation. Who knows? Oh, almost a whole mini bike in one box. Not really, but good enough. Nice, we'll take that. Another wrench. Boy, I keep getting these little brown quality wrenches. I do not... Oh, I do have a pickaxe. That should get us through the door quickly. What? No gas pump, no... Well, there's a chem lab back there, but no gas pump and no working stiff crate behind this one. And someone told me, too, I needed to destroy these stairs, and there's usually a little hidden gem behind the stairs. I think that's what they were saying. There's a box down in there we can loot. That's a working stiff crate. Oh, and a chainsaw. Another one, a better one. I don't know why I get so excited about this. And some, you know what this is? Blueberry pie. I like some blueberry pie. You know that. All right. That is a working stiff. Yeah, all right. Well, we're filling up on loot faster than I know what to do with it. You know, early game like this, you keep every little thing. You don't know what you're going to need, what you're not going to need, and all of that. So we just kind of hold on to everything. Of course, some of this stuff's just junk, but I'm going to take all the gas we can take just for the simple reason that, and I don't think we're ever going to have to worry about running out of it or anything, but for the chainsaw and for the mini bike. We're going to need it for those. Hello? Anyone home? No one here. Well. My goodness. We could build another mini bike here. I'm going to throw those out. Yeah, put that in there. Yeah, I found that on the server too, that the mini bike parts seem to be... There's more steel. I can't even pick it up. Everywhere. Like, you know, it's... I'm going to keep that steel. We've been getting a lot of mini bike parts to drop on the server. From the very start, too. And it's not just you're getting them out of crates. The zombies drop them now. You get a lot of zombies drop mini bike parts. More fertilizer. Beautiful. We'll have a garden full of fertilizer before long. Whoops. So I don't think I'm going to have time today to actually loot that bookstore. I mean, I want to. Come on now. How can I hit that trap down there? Son of a gun. Gonna make me go out of the back door here. I'll do it. I will do it. That's just another gas pump. All right. Well, we're full. I can't take any more with me. We already know that schematic. It's a shame I can't. There's not a way to strap on multiple storages on the mini bike. There's an airdrop right there, but it'd be a waste for us to even go over there because I can't pick it up. This side of town we've not been all the way to, but I think it's mostly residential. Well, there's popping pills for all of our pharmaceutical needs. Eventually we'll go there. Where's my bedroll? Is that way, is to the east. Let's just ride over here a little bit. And let's crash into every cinder block and bag along the way. Okay, I don't think that's the same kind of building we went into at the other city, is it? It'd be a beautiful thing if it were. I'm scared to drive in that wasteland. If I run over a landmine, I'm dead in one shot. Poof. Very dangerous. I want to get a closer look at this building. Boy, it got foggy. Oh, the landmine just went off. Did you hear that? Okay, this is just a junkyard. I see. I see. Well, lots and lots of cars for us to scrap, though. That's a great thing. You know, we'll be able to make plenty of big, beautiful traps moving forward. We'll have plenty of cars to scrap for those engines we need. Let's see if we can navigate our way through the fog. Back over to that other city. Make sure I'm going the right direction before I get too far gone. There we go. Going the right way. There's Mr. Deer. You are safe today because my inventory is full. Full to the top. I'm going to drive with the wrong hand. Sip my coffee. Boy, we're moving at such a quick rate of speed here. If we were still stuck on that brown engine, we would not have accomplished this today. We may have found that other city, because I did have plans to explore today and see what's around us, just to get an idea whether we need to ride 6 kilometers away or if there's something close by. And this is a great find, especially that bookstore, because the bookstore has working stuff, has maybe a few automotive crates, but all of the books that you can get in the paper from it, or shotgun shells. And you know, if you've been keeping up with my live streams, you know the old Grand Spartan is a big fan of the shotgun turret now. I was never a fan of the shotguns themselves, but those turrets, it's like having some buddies help you out with the horde, but not really. Beautiful thing. Can't wait to get a video done of that base I've been working on the multiplayer server. Put a lot of days and time into it now. And I think what took me so long is the new electrical feature in the game, the electricity and running all the relays and wires. Bit new to that, and so doing some intricate 4-generator setup with all the traps took me a while. Now this is going to be really sweet moving forward, with the ability to get oil shale and nitrate and all of that. And once we get an auger put together, we'll easily be able to, let me look at my map again, we'll easily be able to shoot up and level. We drove right straight by that town. I kind of wanted to stop by there, but it is 15:36. Let's just kind of break into the bookstore first. We're not gonna do too much in there today. Just you know what? That's a silly idea. It's a silly idea. My inventory's full. Everything I see, I need, and I'll have no place to put it. Mini bike storage full. My storage is full. Oh, chicken! I'm sorry if I just ran over you. Let's get back to the road. Seems as if also the days pass by, maybe it's easier for you to find certain things. I know on the server now, we're starting to get a lot of full augers to drop and things like that we didn't see earlier in the game. So maybe game stages, maybe the days passing by has something to do with that as well. I don't remember how I came into this town. I don't know if we just drove across a mountain or what, but let's take a look at the map again here. This road right here leads us back in. It sure does. Okay. We will follow the road. But every day, you know, we're making a little bit more progress, getting to the stages that I just really enjoy, which is building the bases, especially now in 16, getting to try out all the new traps for you all and coming up with creative ways to utilize those traps. Have a pretty creative way to show you here in the next day or two as soon as I can get it documented. It's a little tricky on the server, the multiplayer server, because you know I log on and the horde's 3 days away, and then I log on again and the horde's already passed by 3 days, you know, so it's 4 days away this time. And so getting on there and being on at the right time to take on a horde is tricky. And I need to do a preview video of the base. I try to do that right before the horde. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that this time around, but either way, I hope to have that video up here soon and let you see what she'll do. There's that shopping cart out in the middle of the road. Well, we may call this episode a little early because, you know, we started a little early. We started with that horde inbound at like 2:30 a.m. or something whenever we logged out. Usually what I try to do is I do a test recording for like 5 to 10 seconds before every episode. And I take a look at it, make sure quality looks okay. And it's kind of hard to tell on this other monitor, but and that the sound is working, most importantly, so I don't record an episode and then, well, there's no audio. And I'm not really too great at the overlaying audio or any of that. I'd have to download a program for it. But anyway, so I did that, and I heard the zombie starting to run, and I said, uh-oh. So I logged out of the server real quick. And is there a bag hidden right there? Just leave me alone, Mr. Businessman. I just want to see what's in the bag. Can't even pick that up. I wonder if we could come. What is that? Oh my goodness gracious. We'll just have to remember where that is. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. We'll drink the water. Pretty good amount of loot. I need to go up on the hill to come around. Let's scale down the side of this mountain. Get back home. What I've been trying to do on this Let's Play is play till about midnight, and then I'll go through the next couple hours on my own sorting inventory and just getting some things done inside the base that probably not the most interesting thing to see anyway. But, you know, this, like I said, this most recent one, the horde starting back over, to know if the building was going to collapse or what we're going to be up against. So I figured I would document it. But for the most part, every day I won't start recording until around, say, 4 a.m. Today was the exception there. We may end this episode a little bit early. Let's see what all we got here. We'll stick our metals in here. Gonna have to go back to the mini bike and get some things out of the mini bike. Where is the steel? Steel's there. Stone. Iron. And we'll stick the wood in there. I picked up 15 fertilizer. That's good stuff. That goes in there. Guns and ammo go in here. Some items to sell to Mr. Vendor. And chainsaw, look at that, 255 chainsaw. What does it look like? 248 engine. Oops. Okay, so everything is just better on that one. Good stuff. I think I'm going to have myself some blueberry pie. Oh, I think I'll have the other one as well. I have all that meat stew ready, right? Oh, only 2. What, did I run out of wood in there? Oh, I must take a lot of wood to cook that meat stew. Now, that should cook up. Fertilizer could go... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You hear that, don't you, ladies and gentlemen? It may be time. Break out the chainsaw. I hear wolves. Oh, that's not the room I want to be in. I want to be in here. Where's Mr. Wolf? Oh, there he is. Well, come on in here, Mr. Wolf. I could use your meat. Oh, he looks like a little puppy. Oh, Mr. Wolf. Well, at least it's not a wolf pack. I've seen that a couple times. I've not engaged one yet, but they can look like they could get pretty tough pretty fast. Oh, that's so sad. Mr. Wolfie the Wolf met his demise. Let's go down here and get Mr. Wolfie the Wolf's meat. Yeah. Go ahead and restock. And I think it was 3:30 telling me, leave those carcasses around and you're going to be dealing with a feral zombie early in the game. Oh, look at all the bodies back here. I didn't realize that. Well, that's fine. I don't mind the ferals. I invite them to bring it on. Now, it actually may attract a screamer. That would be the one reason why I would probably prefer to go ahead and axe it here in just a second. I'm going to axe it a question. It's awful. Awful. Let's get the axe back out. All right. Well, that was a little iffy there for a moment. I was a bit worried. I was thinking, is he coming up the stairs after us or what's going to happen? What is about to happen? Throw all this stuff in there. I guess we'll stick the fertilizer in. Where can we stick the fertilizer? Stick the fertilizer in here. How about that? Now we need to go get that fertilizer put down in the ground too. So we're doing good on scrap. I have a little bit here, a little in the other chest. There's the mini bike chest as well. Probably could improve our parts on the mini bike. I'm going to start sticking all of our tools in there. As a matter of fact, I think I had tools in here. Let's go ahead and take out all the tools and put them in the same chest over here. That way I know what to scrap and what to keep. All right. Well, that steel pickaxe is good, but it drains your stamina like a beast, more than you can imagine. Doesn't tell me on there how much stamina that burns. Let's see, entity damage or block damage 43.69. It's 90. It's double the damage, but I guarantee it burns twice the stamina. I mean, I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm definitely going to keep it, but it does burn a tremendous amount of stamina. Look at that, 289 shovels. It's better than the one we had. We'll hold on to that. We're going to go ahead and scrap that, get it out of our chest. Going to scrap this wire tool. How much would I see? It's only worth 70 at the vendor. I just can't see wasting time to take something like that over there to him. Same thing with the gun part. I mean, I know things add up, but at this point, we're going to go treasure hunting. How many treasure maps do we have? Where am I keeping those, and how many do we have? Who's your daddy, and what does he do? All right, so we have 4 treasure maps that we could potentially go use. We'd actually give a little bit of money for that, but we have a battery bank for down the road. Certainly be using that. Auger parts right here. We don't have a blade. What a joyous day it will be when we get one of those. Stick our meat in there. Go ahead and eat another meat stew. I mean, should heal us a little bit, give us a bit of wellness as well. So, okay, more scrap. Stick in there. Gonna drop this fuel off in there. Do that. So we know now a kind of direction we want to move toward is we want to follow this road again. There's another trader, looks like right there, maybe. But we want to move this way. We want to go by this town again tomorrow. Certainly going to go by the bookstore. We'll take a mostly empty inventory, fill up, drink all of our water that we need to hydrate, and we'll go over there. Kind of need to get some more mining done as well. You know, I haven't done that in a while. I haven't needed to with the loot settings, and being able to get tools here and there has prevented us from having to, but you know, at some point I'm going to need to start mining again and getting a lot of iron. And we're going to have to think about moving our base to a new location. I know this town is good and all, but at some point I think I want to get out of here. I want to move to some other place. And I don't know if it's going to be over here or not. This area in between the two cities looks like the ideal place to set up a base. Right here where you see this clay patch right there. Yeah, it might be the place for the new home for the Grand Spartan right there. I don't know that for sure yet. We'd have to transport a lot of our goods that we have here over there. Wouldn't take that long. Maybe I do that off recording or whatever. But that may be the future for us. But we're definitely going to go over tomorrow. Going to leave the shovel here. Don't need that. I guess we could take the chainsaw in case of emergency. A rebar we can stick in there. Going to need more feathers. Get more arrows. So I don't have to melee everything. Keep our clothing there that I have to keep taking off and putting on, taking off and putting on. And then the gas for the mini bike. Before it's 2200, let's do this one final thing. Let me empty out the mini bike. I had a lot of goodies in there as well. A couple more engines and so forth and so on. That gas in there. Boy, this engine does kind of consume a bit of fuel. And it might come back down. I don't know what I'm going to do this extra time. I don't want to get too far out of sequence with everything on this Let's Play. So I don't know if I'll come back down. Oh yeah, I actually have 6 treasure maps because I wasn't counting on having 2 more in there. So look at that, 6 treasure maps. It's going to provide good amount of loot coins for us. Keep holding on to the wrenches just for workbenches, but look at that. We have so many. Oh wow, look at the sell price on that. 1137 on that. That's an incredible amount. And we have 2 of them. And I think, don't we have one in here as well? Yeah, we do. So I could probably sell one of those. Stick our engines in there. Looks good. So we're set up to kind of go out tomorrow. I'm going to give these a test on some boulders. Ride out and give those a test on some boulders. See which one's better. I know the one does more entity damage, but does it drain our stamina so quickly that we're not recovering it? And is it worth continuing to use? We'll just have to find that out maybe in tomorrow's episode. But I think what I'll do is I'll tool around the base here a little bit, do a few things, kill some time between now and 4 a.m. And then tomorrow, we'll think about heading over to that giant Crack-a-Book, the Crack-a-Book headquarters, and going through a lot of the crates over there, and maybe exploring the rest of the town, because you can see here on the map, I just explored this tiny little bit here. We didn't go anywhere down there. I think at some point when I was on this road, I said, oh, another town, so we just went over here. So who knows what else is over there. Hopefully another working stiff hardware store. Maybe a shotgun messiah, but we'll call it right there for today. It was a good episode. We covered a lot of ground with that blue quality engine in the mini bike. It's going to make things go a lot smoother for us in future episodes. Put my meat stew back there. Mega Crush, that's what it's called. I couldn't think of the name of that earlier when I was looking for it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for checking today's episode out. All your support on the channel. Hope you have yourselves a good day, good evening, wherever you may be located, and I'll see you all tomorrow.